What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Hall Sports Talks. And today, we're going to be talking about the 49ers injuries and the standouts of training camp so far. I think we're about, what, 7 days, 8 days deep now into training camp. So we have a lot of content and a lot of things that we've been told that has happened during training camp. So I'm going to hop into that. And I'm going to give you three standout players and three players that I feel like is underwhelming based off of the reports I've seen. For the number one standout, I would have to go with Deshaun Stribling. He's our rookie, and before he unfortunately he's hurt now, but before that he was making plays daily, 2 to 3 big plays daily. And I've heard he's not the best against man coverage, but I mean I feel like he will be able to develop that in his game as long as he goes, especially with the injury to Ricky. I feel like Deshaun Stribling could be in for a big season. Like, for example, if I was in the fantasy, I would be looking to take him in fantasy because I feel like it's not gonna be too big, but I could see Deshaun Stribling in the year with 700 yards and maybe 4 to 5 touchdowns. I say he's gonna struggle against man a little bit, but he got the size to still be able to catch over guys even when he struggled against man. He's kind of like Mike Evans in that way because he's big, strong. So even if you box him or have him locked up, I feel like he's still strong enough at the catch point to win the rep. I would have to go with Ronaldo Green, man. I heard last practice he went 3 for 3 on his one-on-one reps. He didn't lose a one-on-one rep. And Ronaldo Green, I say he's not the type of guy to get picks. I understand that, but from what I've heard, this seems like this is Ronaldo Green's best all season as a Niner. And he had an interview where he was explaining that he has a lot of experience playing in his league, and that has helped him. And basically, like as you keep playing, you learn certain things of what to do and what not to do and what you're capable of. And I feel like now Ronaldo Green knows what he's capable of. He knows he's not a big interception guy, but he knows also what he does well. And I feel like Raheem Morris is going to bring out the best in him. And I like what I'm hearing about Ronaldo Green. About 8 to 9 days into camp, be Keon Black. Grant Cohn has compared him to Alvin Kamara, which if you guys don't know who Alvin Kamara is, he's that guy. Like he's like, how do I explain this? Like he's like a little worse CMC. A little worse CMC, They him and CMC have similar games in my opinion. Alvin Kamara just has like a different type of pace that he runs at. Like he's when he runs, it doesn't even look like he's running fast, but he just passes guys and maneuver through guys. So Grant Cohn has compared him to Alvin Kamara. A lot of the reporters, Larry Krueger, everyone is saying that he's the clear RB2 even before Jordan James got hurt. When Jordan James getting hurt now, it's obvious that he's going to be the RB2. But like I said, these young guys just got to stay healthy. But I like what I'm hearing about Keon Black, Deshaun Stribling, and Ronaldo Green. That's my three standouts, and now I'm going to do three underwhelming players. One, Matt Jones. Matt Jones, he balled out last year when Brock Purdy got hurt. I think he went 5-3 when Brock Purdy was hurt, or maybe 5-2. But he was able to get the job done, man. He really filled in big time last year when Brock got hurt. But I've heard that now he's struggling. Now Kyle Shanahan hasn't been able to coach because he was in a car accident, so maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe he's only good when Kyle Shanahan's there. But I'm hearing he's throwing picks. I think he's throwing 4 picks, 5 picks in camp already. So I'm not too worried about Mac, but he's definitely someone that's number two. This isn't because of skill or anything of what's going on in camp. I'll have to say Ricky Pearsall. If you guys been a big part of my channel or watch my channel over the past 4 to 5 months, you guys can see I was a big Pearsall fan. I think I even made a couple videos talking about how Ricky Pearsall is the X factor for the 49ers and that he's really the one that can make this offense really go up a notch. But unfortunately, we weren't able to see that second practice. After the second practice, he was done. So it was really unfortunate that he we weren't able to see Ricky kind of step up and see if Ricky can have a big year. But next year, I think he'll bounce back. He'll be in line for that wide receiver two spot. I feel like somehow, some way, even if we keep Mike Evans, I feel like Ricky Pearsall is going to be that wide receiver two, or we're going to get rid of Mike Evans and then it's going to be Stribling and Ricky. But like I said I got confidence in Ricky, but he is an underwhelming player just because he got hurt. My standout players and my underwhelming players, and the last one, this is kind of tough. Like I said, I feel like most of the Niner reports I've been hearing has been good. I really haven't heard too much bad stuff about any players really. But if I had to say one, I would have to say, oh, this is tough, bro. This is tough. I'm trying to think. Safeties, I've been hearing good stuff about the safeties. Um, Wide receivers, I've been hearing good stuff about the wide receiver. Well, besides injury, but I'm trying to think. Chat, hold on. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Who has I? Oh, I've heard Jake Brendel's getting abused at practice. Um, I've heard a couple reports that, of course, Osa Odigizua is having a real good camp, and that's most of his plays come off Brendel. Now we know Brendel. Me personally, I feel like we should have replaced Brendel last year, but he's still around. He's a veteran, so maybe he might not be a practice player. He might be more of a game type of player, but yes, that's gonna do it for the video. Make sure to like button, subscribe button. Comment down below if y'all want more videos like this. And I'm out. Peace.